Alright, so I want to kind of discuss a little bit of what I would consider a fail on the part of King of Avalon. Their translation process, what's the right word? Sucks. It's just really bad. So a couple languages to definitely be cautious of trying to translate. First of all, Arabic is null and void. To try to understand a thing that has been written in Arabic is near impossible. Quite honestly, it doesn't even show up properly. Chinese and Turkish, very difficult to understand. Korean, just as difficult. And like you'll notice here, I'm talking to one of the people in our kingdom, and he speaks Turkish, and I know a little bit of Turkish, so I went ahead and typed it in, and for the most part, I understand what he's saying up here. Hello, I'm like, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. And he says, good. Smiley face is happy, ha ha ha. So he's asking if he can be invited to our alliance. Now, I'll tell you right now, it's been my experience that, oh boy, I have to really talk to my people about inviting him. So I'll say, let me ask. So I know I'm the leader, but we work off of kind of a collective decision between the R4s and myself. I try not to vote unless there's a tiebreaker to be made. And I let my R4s kind of run their specific department, so to speak. But I will say this much, when it comes to translations, it is very difficult to understand. So he's asking, who am I going to ask? And see, that one doesn't even translate. More than likely that says why. And I'm just going to say R4s. Now, this is what I recommend in a situation like this, because this is all live. I'm not planning this or anything like that. So you see that the translation doesn't work right here. For the most part, what you want to do is download the Google Translate app. And then when you get into this type of situation, shift back and forth between the Google Translate and the game. I know that's very time consuming, but the reality is, if you don't, I'm just letting you know, problems will be had. For instance, let me kind of go back out here. We're currently dealing with some errors. You'll notice CMD is the largest. Looks like they boosted up their power again. People are moving around. So, when you're looking at CMD, first of all, majority are Chinese. Now, Charles, he's Chinese, but he lives here in the United States. Sun Tzu, 22. He speaks English really great. Madman does not speak any English. Sayas speaks English. And there's a couple other people in here that can translate just fine. But I will say this much. I have had major issues. First of all, I was 0 this week because of translation issues and communication problems that this game has created. It's because of the translation that I come across rude, and that's not my intent at all. And vice versa. Quite honestly, there's been several comments to me that have been, when I first hit the translate button, it was kind of like, for the most part, I'm just going to over-exaggerate a little bit, but it's like, we're going to kill you, and we're no longer family. And by the time I translate it into Google Translate, it's like, we're sorry about the problem, let's still be friends. So you need to recognize that this is a massive flaw in this game if you're trying to play the game with allies of other nationalities. My team alone has about 13 to 15 different languages spoken here, so I really go out of my way to foster interdenominational alliance kind of a thing when it comes to languages. So M13, he speaks a different language than I do. The one that's actually written in Chinese, he's American. He's just messing with people. Let me see here. Campo, he speaks English, but he's Hispanic. Senilian, she's German slash. She lives in England. Gabrielle, she's Russian. Let's see. Raf, I believe is, oh, forgive me, Raf. Turkish. Sikik is Turkish. Slovakia, I'll just let you guess. Let's see. Liberty is Turkish. Novala Drumpf, I think he's German. Fact for Lasagna, foreign language. Olaria, or Uleri, I cannot pronounce all these. Different language. So I just, Kara, he's Turkish. Just recognize that the translation here is very, very, very rough. So, you want to definitely be very careful when you're translating on this game. I can't share that enough. I know this is kind of a long, drawn-out process to say, check Google Translator, but I will let you know that it is extremely easy to offend somebody in this game because the translation app sucks. And do not even reference a dog if you're talking to somebody from a Muslim nation, because it is highly offensive. If they get the impression that you're calling them a dog, you might as well just sign your death notice, because they don't like that at all, and that's something that can easily be mistaken. So, with that being said, well, there you go. Chicken butt.